exclamation point Matcherino in the Twitch chat. There she is, by the way. That's the one we were talking about. Like I said, people might faint.
Right on time. Right on time.
We all know when we say these two names are fighting in MKX, people go, "Holy shit, Dink!"
Drop everything. We gotta watch that.
They go, "Wait a minute, two people that are good are about to fight? Let's go!" I expect to see some nastiness here.
Well, his tag indicates that he sucks, so I mean, see if he's a red herring, perhaps.
Guess what? So did the person that won the MK11 portion of the Kolosseum last season. Turkey sucks.
Turkey sucks.
What, are these people just lowering their expectations to put less pressure on themselves? Because either way, it's working.
Turkey, also former STV. Just throwing that out there.
Ooh. Where champions are bred.
Where champions, where your journey begins.
Where champions' journey begins.
There you go.
Oh, no.
I need to make a shirt or something with that on. That's what all jerseys will say now.
Not like this.
First round, Deoxys. Clean.
Quickly started. Oh, wow. Interesting.
That was an interesting trade, yeah. And wow, that armor that just hits everywhere.
I played Tweedy in a really long set the other day. Didn't kind of warm him up for this event. And one thing I was super impressed by, he started this round with run up down one just to get the pressure started and immediately put the pressure on Deoxys. And I like that he's gotten that kind of aggression built in when you're in respect to that meter. Now that he's got the bar, let's see if he can abuse it. He just spams out that reversal. And here comes the stagger game. Can always go into a 50-50. You never quite know where it's going to stop. It's that triple hitting stagger that can go into a 50-50 as well.
And that's something that's really important about MKX is like making sure that you play with the pacing of the game. And that's where I find it hard going between MKX and MK11. Is MK11, the pace is just so different that when I go back to MKX, I kind of forget that it's a little more fast paced and we're running all over the place, you know, poking and mixing and just always kind of doing something, you know?
And it's interesting the difference in kind of how you approach when you make that kind of aggressive read. You know, in MK11, you've got that kind of wave dash read. When someone's at a distance where they're respecting something, here, it's that run up read. And it's a different monster sometimes to just feel the pressure of, oh shit, they're in my face, just like that. Tweedy, full screen to in your face, meeting you with a down four, and a teleport can come, a 50-50 demon can come. Yep. This is a great match number one, because these two swung, and what a read. Almost on reaction, Tweedy seeing the run up and then just teleporting, right?
Yeah, that was pretty gross by Tweedy getting super sweaty, but it's the finals. We expected it, so all sorts of crazy things are gonna happen.
Test that man's reactions, but is Deoxys gonna make a different approach where he run up and then instant jump maybe to read the teleport? Run up, throw this time.
Oh, okay.
He's really, and now he's
full meter.
Yep, X-ray. What are you gonna do about it?
Yeah, X-ray mode.
Oh, nothing.
You know it was gonna happen. Knees him in the face, breaks his nose.
This was scripted eons ago in the founding of Edenia that X-ray was gonna hit, man. Like, what do you do?
That was written in the ancient scripts that it was gonna hit and it was gonna work, no matter what you try and do. And it probably would have chipped out too, even if he blocked it. I think. I can't remember exactly how much chip it does. Either way, it was the play.
Yeah, but here's the real kicker. Here's the icing on the cake. The bacon bits on top of the salad. I'm talking about the gravy on top of the mashed potatoes. Is that I think it's plus.
Ah. Yes. Indeed. That sounds like something that would be true. That is...
Jack can correct me on that one.
That is indeed the bacon bits on the Sunday or whatever he said.
Oh, son of a... Anyways.
Just starting with armor. I appreciate it. Look at those sweeps! Oh, down two. That was sick. Oh, air to air.
If there's one thing that Tweedy excels at, it's using the jump normals of Kenshi. And you never realize how good they are until you fight someone like him that abuses them. That rain style, if you like MK11, literally has range jump 4. And is one of the few that can convert off of jump kicks as an anti-cross, kind of, you know, as a crossover in this game because it hits so far behind him.
Yeah, and then, you know, all of his long-reaching, pretty much instant startup special moves can pretty much get some sort of damage off of almost any air-to-air scenario, so. Tweedy not having a whole lot of meter here, but doesn't take much to build it, so I'm sure he's not that concerned. Oh, doesn't commit to the string there. Interesting. Nice neutral jump punch.
Ooh,
and
this would be a huge cash out. 37%.
37%. Big dammy.
And that string, a lot of people try to disrespect wake-ups with wake-up backdash. Cannot do that against Kenshi. Tweedy has it down to run up and have the advancing string to cover kind of every option too, where you're just holding pressure. He's always going to build that meter, and you're always going to be guessing on that demon mix-up.
Yeah.
Excellent change-up by Deox. Let's go for the throw. They're on the jump in, and
ooh, the meaty.
Tweedy, though, loves disrespecting with those wake-up quick demons. It's like 10 frames, and it covers a lot of space quick. Oh, shit.
Okay. Oh, and Deoxys has not been shy to spend his meter. Like, just waking up every time, double bars, and then, of course, because, again, like Kenshi, Kitana just builds it so fast.
And you have expected it right there. I've almost learned my lesson that this man will spend it every time if you test him. Tweedy is a very stubborn son of a bitch with that meter, and he's coming in hot and ready. Wake up, backdash by Deoxys, and he immediately wins the air-to-air, had the farthest conversion possible, and it still wasn't enough to go into the fan lift. That was still ridiculous in the backdash working for Tweedy because he crouched. And would that have covered the wake up? That was just sick nasty from Tweedy, and with this brutality, kicking her into the next realm, the next dimension. Hopefully kicking her out of the next Mortal Kombat, because I don't want to see her again. And that's gonna be a 1-1.
That is a hot.
I might get flamed for that. People will make comments.
I got sunburned by that hot take. My goodness.
I'm so sorry.
Oh my god. Well, I'm a dink of the people. This is a dinkmocracy, not a dictatorship. I hope that if you want Kitana in the next game, she's in the next game.
And I think only old people will get this. But when we were waiting for you in the call, I was like, man, we're dinkless in Seattle right now, just waiting. I was making puns in the pre-show. It was nuts. All right, guys, let's jump into this next one, 1-1. And as we get started in this, let's take a look at Tweedy's stats as he ties us up at 1-1 on the season. This is including the top 16, as he got 2 wins with an impressive record of 25-4 on the season. Average placing of 8th through 9th. Just was consistent and is competing when it matters most. Right here in the finale. Only 3 sudden deaths to his name. 2 of them were the 2 matches to make it in the top 8. He only had 1 game 5 prior to that. This man was dominating.
Yeah.
What's up, Tento?
Just kill. Just 3-0, quick 3-0s, get your 3-0s, and, you know, Tweedy's in there, play the 6 games that he needs to play, and then he's waiting, you know. But Tweedy's just such a skilled fighting game player that it's really hard to find anyone who can kind of push him to his limits, but if anyone can, it's Deoxys, and that's what we're seeing here.
100%. Here goes the wild. What a call. The stagger knew that I think this is the stand 2 from Kenshi was coming on that one. That was a high level decision. Is that going to convert? It most certainly is. That was a good knockdown. I half expected Tweedy could have got some free pressure. Was maybe afraid that the back one wasn't going to be enough to kill, and as long as he's in the corner, that's going to be all she wrote.
That was so sick.
It was perfect. Deoxys really had to make a decision. If you crouch it, the backdash is available, but he can read it with the air fan, right, Dink?
Yep, that's right. You got the guess there, and that's the name of the game, and Tweedy guessed correctly. So it just goes to show the amount of knowledge that they have in the matchup in each other, and even just something as you know, as small as knowing that if you crouch, it's one situation, or if you stand block, it's a different situation. Like, it's just such high level knowledge. It makes all the difference in why they're here.
That's right, guys.
All those specials.
I was about to say all those down ones from Tweedy. To you, wow, might look like mindless buttons, but man, oh man, there's a mix-up behind every single down one with possessed Kenshi.
Yeah, I mean, the cancel the specials.
Boom, boom,
boom.
Tweedy
going up.
He's on a mission. He wants to reestablish dominance here at the Kolosseum.
So far, he's looking good. I mean, Deoxys is no slouch for sure. I don't think he got around that run.
He got second with a reset in Grand Finals against Coolern in the MKX PC portion. of Champions of the Kolosseum, our collab with Destroyer, and was looking incredibly strong. I know that he's been warming up a lot in MKX this week to get ready for this finale. Really wants to win. I know that he's seen the prize pool in both games climb to some ascension level peaks, baby. We're praising the sun out here in the Kolosseum.
Praise the sun.
We're at over $800 for MKX, 820 guys. You guys can contribute at any time with exclamation point matchup Reno. It's pinned at the top of the YouTube chat. For those watching live, it'll be pinned for those watching in the future on YouTube. I'll leave it up for a little bit after the finale, and we'll get these guys paid. And it's going to everyone that has made top 8 this season. Everyone that you see here tonight getting a piece of the prize pool, and that's because of you guys. So thank you.
Piece of the crowd-funded pie. It's a beautiful thing. We love to see it. Hopefully we'll see it again in the future? Question mark?
Question mark? Don't ask me.
Oh, I need to get this fact out of my head because I'm trying to find a place to do it. When Anchorman first came out, they had a screening, a test screening for the audience, and a lot of people didn't like it. And the sole reason they didn't like it is because in the original version, they killed the dog and never brought him back. They changed that and like made a scene where they brought the dog back.
100%.
Yeah, like huge ratings. Like that's what one person says. They walked out. It's like, what was wrong with the movie? Why'd you rate it so low? Like, you killed the dog. Why would you do that?
Yeah, why would you do that? Are you kidding me? Anchorman without Baxter is a horror film.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
It's just a sad commentary about humanity without Baxter.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
Right?
Deoxys. Speaking of something fighting for his life, it's Deoxys right now with a match point towards Tweedy. Let's take a look at Deoxys' stats as he's making the comeback happen potentially here. Look at this man's record: 28-2, average placing of first to second, highest to first. Ludicrous, these numbers.
That's
this
crazy.
season.
The consistency is insane. Consistency at the top level. Oh, this is looking rough. Good patience.
If he killed the NJP, that could have been it. Okay, it works. No bar to worry about.
Yeah, no meter to worry about.
Here it comes.
Oh!
There's a meter though.
Oh,
no, that's it. That's gonna be
my god!
What that came down to, as we get said. I mean, Dink, you talked about it. Every game's going to game 5. Let's just skip the pleasantries. Let's assume everything's going to a game 5.
Everything's game 5.
What that came down to was that forward throw was a breath. If she breathed a little bit differently during this second throw, and if it gave him a bar, it was GG's.
Yeah, like, oh my god! I thought that he was gonna get the bar, and then that
could have been, right?
Could have been, but
wow. Oh shit.
All right. Oh, who's gonna take this final game? I have no idea. No idea.
We're picking up right where we left off, guys. From the top 16, 6 of the matches. That's 75%. Really, 75% of the matches that have gone down in this finale overall have gone to a sudden death. And we begin with one, and the armored launcher coming from Tweedy. One of the very few that exist in this game with that teleport having armor on activation.
Yeah, using it quite well there as well. And here comes the pressure into I build more meter, into I do more armor, into I get armor there. Oh, drops a rare drop there from Deoxys.
And was that I did see the stamina disappear from Deoxys right there. That means that back 3 of Tweedy's caught the back dash.
Yeah, interesting. I missed that.
Another dash of throw to really set the tone in this final round. Tweedy is a predator on the hunt.
Oh, I think Deoxys tried to get out of there maybe with assassin strike. This is going to be tough, but I mean, we said that last round too, you know? Anything's possible with Lego.
Deoxys hasn't gotten a turn in the last 40 seconds. Finally able to do something, and Tweedy with the immediate disrespect says not today. He's going to exercise his demons in this final round to put a stop to the reverse 3-0. Tweedy says not today, Deoxys. Good luck on the loser side of things. And what a start to this finale.
Oh, the old game 5. You love to see it.